YouTube, welcome back. Dub Digital Crypto News, macro trends. Give me a subscribe if you appreciate that content. I'm trying to bring you the hottest crypto content on the internet. We're gonna talk about that EOS IO. A lot of people say this and a lot of people say that about EOS, but if you follow this channel, you're part of the wolf pack, and we check our emotions at the door. I'm gonna get a little bit into the price action because I think we're approaching a very opportune moment in time for EOS. I'm gonna show you what I see on that chart, but more importantly, we're gonna do a dive into the project, see what's cooking, see what EOS got cooking. And guys, in a previous life, I worked for big businesses. There's a lot of money to be made in that space. But you know what, guys? I can't give you all the gems in the intro. Let's pull up the charts. Alright guys, I got the EOS USD pair pulled up. Let's get it. Y'all know how I like to get down? We always like to look at that macro multi-month structure, see what's been playing out, and to see what the longer term time frames say about this price structure. Starting in June 2018, guys, EOS tanked. It fell down like a lot. And when I say a lot, at the lowest point, EOS fell about 90%. And almost exactly 1 year later from the bottom, EOS popped up approximately 456%, fell down 71%, popped up 93%. And then in February of 2020, everything went down. Oil went negative. The first shutdown was announced. People were freaking out. EOS dropped approximately 57%, popped up 60%, so on and so forth. Dub Digital, why are we looking at this? One, in order to understand what an asset might do in the future, you gotta look at its past. And two, highlight something very interesting to you. It has to do with noticing patterns in volatility. Let's check it out. First drop was about 90%. Second drop was 72%, about 20% less severe than the first drop. Third drop was 61%, 10% less severe than the second drop we just reviewed, 25% less. Yeah, whatever, Dub Digital. I could look at that and say numbers too. That's not the point, guys. The point is this. Whenever we see an asset reducing its drop, that's telling us that the price action is actually constricting. It's becoming less and less volatile. When an inherently volatile asset like cryptocurrency, you know something's starting to build up, because every action has an equal and opposite reaction. And let me ask you another question, guys. Now, what geometric pattern typically represents price action constriction? I'll give you a second. I'm gonna take a nap. All right, I'm awake. It's a triangle, guys, because triangles are patterns of accumulation and consolidation. It's consolidating. It's starting to creep on that bottom. Just look at the price action within the context of the triangle I drew on this chart for you guys. It's like winding up. Do you guys see that? I like to call it coiling, and it will continue to do so until what inevitably must come. Dub Digital, what do you think's coming for it? Just like I've been preaching this whole time I've had this channel. Assets that expand, contract, and assets that contract, expand. EOS earlier in 2018 expanded greatly. Over the next 2 years, contracted greatly. If we have a great contraction occurring, what comes next? But hey, this ain't financial advice. Y'all are adults. And when I zoom up in here, guys, I just want to show you why assets stay on the bottom for so long. Because we know that charts and price action is essentially measuring investor sentiment playing out on charts, right? When we see a lot of green candles, that means the bulls are in control and aren't thinking clearly. When assets are contracting, bears typically are selling and are thinking clearly. Being sophisticated crypto investors can capitalize on their flaw in thinking simply by putting our money where our mouth is. Yeah, whatever, Dub Digital. It's obvious there's a triangle going on here. The price is contracting, meaning explosion. But what else you got for me, Dub Digital? Bro, seriously, you thought I'd come up in here with no secret sauce? That's a rookie mistake. Just so you guys know, the pattern I spot is out here on the weekly time frame, meaning this thing might take a few months to play out. Notice the green circles I have included into this chart. I put them there to highlight a pattern that I think's playing out right now, because every time it pops up on this weekly chart, we see an exponential price gain. And it's like this, I don't even know what to call this, little ledge, nook, I don't know, square, I don't know, call it whatever you want. It's right there, whatever. First time it occurred in December 2018, took approximately 21 days to play out, and at the conclusion of that, the price rose to the highest point of the wick around 300%. Not a bad day, huh? The second time was November 2019, took about 21 days to play out, price rose about 100%. Dub Digital, I think it's playing out again. You see this? So now you're catching on, Padawan. Yes, I think it's playing out once again. And currently the price of one EOS is sitting at $2.78. Let's just pick a similar size structure. It's a little bigger, but it's pretty much the same for our purposes. Let's go ahead and use this one. Hey guys, that's what I'm talking about. Because every single time this pattern played out, there's been an explosion in price. And based off this roughly drawn fractal, let's see what the price looks like should it play out again. We're looking at a 231% increase. And it makes a lot of sense. Because what do we know about triangles, guys? As price coils, contracts, consolidates, buying pressure starts building within the tip of the triangle until either an explosion up or down down occurs based on the sentiment of the asset. And given that EOS used to be worth about $15 a piece and now it's $2 a piece, I would say most of the bears had their way for the last 2 years and are out of this asset. And when that happens, I'm gonna be there to ride this sucker up about 300%. But that's not what y'all gotta do. This is not financial advice. I'm just a dude on the internet. But y'all know this wouldn't be a real dub digital analysis without looking at what Bitcoin's doing, because Bitcoin's what we call in the crypto market the god asset. Money flows into it and flows from it. That's just the name of the game. So if you haven't watched my videos before, let's quickly review the dynamic between Bitcoin and altcoins. Bitcoin goes up first. That's just the way it is. It's the leader of all the cryptocurrencies. And while Bitcoin is under its all-time high, when some bearish sentiment is still in the market and everyone's still like skeptical, when Bitcoin goes up, altcoins go down. When Bitcoin goes down, altcoins go down. When Bitcoin hovers for an extended amount of time and goes sideways, altcoins explode. Keyword is under the all-time high, because people are still bearish, tending to their wounds they got from the bear market, crying in the fetal position. It's not good, not pretty. It's what we got to deal with, right? This is a very interesting moment in time because Bitcoin is pretty much sitting on the fence of its all-time high. It can go above, it can go below. And what happens to Bitcoin's price in the near future will dictate what altcoins do. And yes, EOS is an altcoin. There's not much support built into this thing for about 30%. We could end up at 11,000 Bitcoin. Anything's possible. But if you follow the wolf pack, you know we like to align ourselves with success. We like to get prepared for all possibilities so we could capitalize in every single situation, so we can make all the money. You feel me? Let's get it. So yes, we cover the bearish scenario. That would be horrible for the altcoin market cap. It'd be horrible for EOS's price. That's why you keep some powder on the side to capitalize should it go bad. But should this go positively for cryptocurrency, then in that case, the crypto gods will be smiling down on us, throwing down $1,000 bills, and then the game is on. Check it out, guys. I drew a triangle here indicating that Bitcoin is currently trading within a range between about $16,000 and $20,000. Wicked off the bottom, wicks off the top, grinding, drops down, wicks off the bottom. Wicks off the bottom is currently going up. Based off the geometry that I drew, we're looking at about a week until it resolves either down or up. But should this thing break up, you'll see that I did a measured move. Hide the triangle from area of expected breakout. That puts us around $22,000 per BTC, baby. Okay, Dub Digital, but like, what happens to altcoins once Bitcoin hits its all-time high? What happens, guys, is a switch in investor sentiment from bearish to bullish, because they think Bitcoin's gonna run away, head to the moon without them. They're jumping in, FOMOing in. They start making some money. They love it. They put more money in. Then they start spreading their money all over the place. Put in this one, put in that one. It goes up. They think it's super easy. I'm not saying that what they're doing is either responsible or the right thing to do. What I'm saying is this big price run that might take place for EOS doesn't seem out of the cards now, does it? No, it does not. But this is the total 2 index, aka the altcoin market cap, being all money wrapped up in your favorite altcoins. And if you've been following my channel at all, I've put this in almost every single one of my videos. It's dope, guys. Look at this. I identified a fractal happening on the altcoin market cap. The first one occurred in May 2017. The altcoin market cap shot up about 2,000%. That was just the first impulse. After that point, it took off for another 700%. After that, 2,000%. So could you imagine if you got in down here, how much your capital would have grown? I see another one of those occurring. The second pattern identified started in March 2020 after that big stock market crash. And since that point, the altcoin market cap has risen about 346%. But it gets more interesting when we zoom up. Let's do it. Let me move this fractal, guys, so you can see a little more clearly. And currently, it looks like the altcoin market cap is in an ascending triangle as well. But Dub Digital, if Bitcoin might break up, isn't altcoin supposed to break down? Now you're starting to see it graphically, guys. The switch in investor sentiment will catch a lot of investors off guard. If Bitcoin takes off, guess what else is gonna take off? Altcoins. And I'm not just making it up. Look at the chart. That will put the altcoin market cap at approximately 264 billion. Right now we're sitting at 193 billion. That's about a break of $70 billion up. Could you guys imagine the prices of your altcoin bags if it popped up 70 billion and that's just the start? We still have at least 100% more to go. Just back to all-time highs about. And then there's more to go. I'm so hyped. But I'm not gonna get into it, guys. I'm getting too worked up. I gotta calm down. Saturday. But that's enough of the TA. You know, I like to get the TA and the FA and we mix it all up. That fundamental analysis. It's time for us to see what EOS got under the hood. See what's cooking. EOS IO is the leading open source blockchain platform that enables transparency in transactions at the speed and scale needed to solve real world challenges. We believe transparent and decentralized systems will keep users and builders in control and help architect integrity into our world.
I'm Senior software engineer at the Two Sigma Investments.
I'm coming from Blockchain Hub in Prague.
We're EOS Cafe Block.
I'm the co-founder of Azaris.
I'm the co-founder of PayNinja.
I work at a tech startup called Glide. I'm a software engineer there.
I'm the Chief Technical Officer at EVA.
I'm from PowerLedger, which is the peer-to-peer electricity trading platform.
I'm the lead blockchain developer for a company called Monaco.
I'm the head of marketing for a consulting company called Hybrid 360 based in Hong Kong. When I came across EOS IO, I was fascinated by the fact that it was really a high-speed infrastructure that allowed anybody to build applications that were scalable and that were efficient.
It's trying to tackle the issues of the previous generations of blockchain.
It's the fastest blockchain in the world with half-second blocks and true decentralized applications.
This really ticks the boxes when it comes to a blockchain that satisfies business requirements.
In terms of blockchain, it's the most scalable solution out there.
But also it's scalable in the sense that you can quickly acquire lots of users because it's free for them to use.
There's no fee like other platforms.
So if you guys can't tell already, EOS is pretty much a platform targeting large enterprises, large businesses, aka EOS for business. Build and scale with EOS IO for business. Whether you're launching a proof of concept, scaling a pilot, or launching an application, we can help. To the right, you can see some services they offer big business type clients. Set your team up for success with EOS IO, premier technical support. We work with your team to reduce the risks associated with building, deploying, and operating blockchain networks by rapidly identifying and resolving technical issues. Clientele could choose a plan that suits their needs the best for what they're trying to do. And below here, you can see the tiering. We got the base, tune, launch, and launch 24/7, which pretty much means this, but 24/7. Progress your blockchain project with EOS IO BaaS. EOS IO BaaS enables organizations of all sizes to build projects on the EOS IO infrastructure without having to run and maintain their own blockchain network. And bingo, guys, that's key for big corporate clientele. They don't want to do anything themselves. They don't want to build a blockchain. All they know and all they care about is that blockchain saves them money. That means the business performs better and holds on to more profits. And they hold on to more profits, those executives keep more of those bonuses. Big businesses love it when they can hire consultants that will just handle it for them. They tell them what they want, it gets done, and then they also don't have to pay benefits. From a business standpoint, I'm liking the approach EOS is taking, trying to slot itself as a serious one-stop shop. Yeah, Dub Digital, stop shilling me EOS. I know these guys aren't even decentralized. I knew you were gonna say that. And who better to answer that question than EOS themselves? Let's check it out.
Centralization is something that EOS IO is designed to solve. If you take a look at proof of work, which is really the incumbent way of processing blockchain transactions today, both electricity and hardware are cheaper in bulk. What that ends in is centralized mining pools controlling the network. And if you look at the largest platforms today, less than 2 or 3 mining pools control those networks. And so in EOS IO blockchains, the token holders are able to elect 21 block producers in order to process transactions. And that restores the power or distributes the power amongst the token holders and aligns the interest of all the parties involved.
So you guys heard it from the horse's mouth. 21 block producers selected by the community. Whether you believe that's decentralized or not, I'm not here to talk about that. We just look at the potential investment opportunity that could be had. But I want to know, what has EOS done recently? What's happening under the hood that people don't know about? Maybe we can get an edge. Wow, what's this? Dated October 6th of 2020? Block 1 welcomes Google Cloud to the EOS community. You guys ever heard of Google Cloud? It's not a startup, guys. Block 1 is excited to report that Google Cloud, a global hyperscale cloud and infrastructure provider, will join the EOS community and is taking steps to become an EOS network block producer, meaning they will help secure the EOS blockchain. Google Cloud will continue to provide its highly provisioned, low latency infrastructure to Block 1 through secure oracles, interchain transaction reporting, key management, and high integrity full node validation. Google Cloud's confidential computing infrastructure will enhance the security, scalability, and decentralization of the blockchain technology. Jeez. And then lastly, dated December 10th of 2020, EOS Finex set to list 18 DeFi tokens from Ethereum. And this is something a lot of people don't know about EOS, guys, but EOS actually has launched its own DeFi tokens on its own platform. And now they're wrapping DeFi tokens to bring it into their platform. EOS is working with P Network, which is a crypto wrapping network, and they're going to be bringing over Uniswap, Band, Balancer, Compound, Synthetics, OM OMG, DAI, Aragon, Loopring, Augur, Basic Attention Token, OX, Maker, Yearn Finance, Chainlink, Aave. Guys, these aren't just like little rinky-dink DeFi protocols. These are the heavy hitters on Ethereum being brought right over to EOS. That means liquidity and value being locked up at any one of those protocols that I just mentioned can then flow directly into EOS and maybe even stay in EOS. All right, guys, want to bring you a quick one on EOS. I'm looking at this price chart. I'm looking at these news clippings. I'm looking at who they're targeting because I can imagine a world where big businesses are looking around, see Bitcoin popping off, all these cryptos popping off. They don't even have any implemented into their systems. The more of these companies will realize that they're behind the curve in terms of technology and implementing blockchain. Hey, what do I know? This is not financial advice. If you appreciate the content, give me a like, comment, subscribe, Dub Digital Crypto News, Macro Trends. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.